Alright everybody, here we are, finally got the chance of going live. It's been quite hard thanks to my mom and sister. Because of them I'm able to be live, otherwise it could have been literally very hard. So the reason I'm even, of course I couldn't go live in the morning, but right now I'm able to be live just because of them. So first of all the credit goes there, and after that I can just simply continue from here on. Okay, I may have to just go and get busy in between. It depends on the work and if that requires my attention or not. If that does not require my attention, that's what I actually want. Let's see what's gonna happen. But for now at least I have time, so I'm gonna go live and get started. And the thing is that the thing that I was learning yesterday, that was GenAI related stuff. I was even working. Okay, it's not gonna be opened. I can click on the file, open. Oh, come on, literally. Fast API WebRTC. I think this was the one, WebRTC to do web. I was in the WebRTC section if I'm not wrong. Not really WebRTC, yeah. I'm about to go through that, but that is not something that I have to go through. So that was GenAI related stuff, and that is not here at all. Yeah, I don't really have that here. That means I'll have to open that manually. So let's simply click on this. Other locations, projects, and let's simply open that particular project that I have to just simply go on with the LLM projects. Yeah, this is the one. Inside that rag, this is the one that I was working with. Let's open with the code, and once it is opened, then I will simply be going ahead again. Okay, it turns out that few things were visible here, and I will be recreating it again, so never mind. By the way, this got visible here, so I can't really do anything. I'll simply go here in my console.google ultimately cloud.google whatever. Okay, this is not the one. Console google cloud. Let's simply go with this. The name is console.cloud.google.com. okay, already I can just skip it, and I can go to APIs and services. Again, this is not the ID that I want to go with, so let's switch the ID first of all. This is the one, and then once it is done, after that I can just simply click on credentials. If I'm not wrong, I should be finding all the credentials. Wait for a while and let's see. So in my credentials, I do have services and accounts, and I have this particular thing over here. I will be re-downloading the API keys and all. I hope I will get an option to revoke that. Delete services, I can click on the keys. Okay, this was active. I'm gonna be just simply deleting it, because of course that's been public, and that is why I'm having to delete this particular key. And let me even make sure that I'm live and all. I didn't even check, I just started directly. Let's click on add key, create a new key, and let's simply create. And meanwhile I'm gonna be checking whether I'm live or not. Alrighty, the key has been downloaded. Apart from this particular thing, I just simply continue from here on. Once I have got the key, then having said that, this is 87th day. And one more thing, Google API key. Let's simply click on this. Console Studios, that is actually the AI studio. From here I can get the keys, and I can talk to the LLM models. Okay, yeah, get API key. I'm already in this particular section. I can just simply create a new API key, Gemini API key, project and all. And this is how API keys can be created. Create a project, import a project. My project is something I'm gonna be selecting, and the name is gonna be what? Testing key. Let's simply create the key. Failed to generate API key. Generative language API is not enabled. Please. Generative language API is not enabled. Generative language API is not enabled. Generative language API is not enabled in this particular section. First of all, let's simply switch the account. Again, I will not be creating in this one, rather in this one. It gets quite tricky, but okay. Let me check whether I'm live or not as well. It turns out, yeah, I am live and things are properly fine. Oh, sorry. Hi sir, which series that you run? Kind of, I'm not really running any series. It is my learning journey. So whatever I learn, I just simply make it public. So kind of, this is learning in public going on. Talking about the things that I'm covering. So yeah, full stack projects are going on, AI stuff is going on, and demo section is going on. But that's not going on well, but yeah, that is even going on. So these are the things that I'm busy doing. Especially whenever I get time, I just get busy doing these things. By the way, I can click on API quick start, not really create API. I should be able to create the API. The project is gonna be create a project, GenAI project. Okay, that's fine. And now I should be able to continue. Let's click on create. New project created successfully. That's great, but I don't think I will be able to create the API got created successfully. Once I have my API, so I can just simply copy the API and let's simply paste it here. Can I regenerate it? Rename key, delete key. Okay, I can delete the key. Let's check exactly what kind of API key actually I got here. By the way, right now this is GenAI stuff and I am mainly working with a LangChain right now. So yeah, I am working with Python as well. So kind of many things are going at the same time, but okay. Control V. This is the API key that I got. Okay, never mind. But that means I'm getting the API key. Once I got the API key, I should be able to call that as well. So let's do one thing. Just in here, I'm gonna be creating environment variable. I already have that. And inside this Google, I hope this is gonna be the name. I will be changing the name if that's not right. I will paste simply this API key. I will just delete this API key. During web development, it is better to learn GenAI. Yeah, that's why I'm doing it actually. I'm almost done with the web development. I have to just build the projects and all. So kind of learning section is done. Building the projects and real experience is remaining. So that's what I want to acquire right now. And apart from that thing, I'm learning it too. So yeah, let's see. I'm gonna be combining both of them. What are you doing, by the way? Once this thing is done, then even it's hard to just get the time nowadays, especially right now. Main.py in couple of days, in further couple of days, it will be hard for me. After that, I'm gonna be free. ls and I'll have to activate cd ls. Okay. VENV project diagram is already inside that. That's fine. After that, what will I be doing? Okay. Pip install. I will be installing Google related stuff. So is there any example? API quick start, web development. Good to know that. Munstack. Alrighty. So is that done, or you are in the middle of you are kind of in the middle where you have learned something and you are still learning something, or that is almost about to be done? Pip install this Google GenAI. Let's simply copy it and simply paste it here. After that, from Google import GenAI, this simply copy it. Yeah, don't really have a lot of time to get these things done. I'm just simply gonna be copying and pasting, and that's it, nothing else. I just need my API key, and for the API key, generate Gemini API key. Okay, once it actually got generated, then API keys, export Gemini API key. I have to just make it like this, and I think it will be able to get the things on its own. So API key is gonna be your API key, so I can just directly give it to. So let's do it this way. So ultimately GenAI and API key will be equals to my API key. What is the API key that I have right now? This is the one. I mainly want to check whether it actually works or not. That's it. So let's simply give it the API key. Once it has the API, one more thing, interpreter needs to be selected. So select interpreter, and that would be recommended one. It's not working. Then select interpreter and Python 3 global. Again, this is not working, so I'll have to select the Python separately. Select interpreter. Let's click on interpreter path, browse, and inside this I will be going to what? VENV, bin, and Python. Okay, this did not work, so I'll have to select the Python 3. Let's try it one more time. It is better to learn Python after MumStack. Yeah, that's right. That's the same thing I'm doing. After learning MumStack, even MongoDB, SQL and Postgres SQL, after learning all those things, I started learning about Python and all. So that is right. Whatever you are saying, I agree with that. Right now, I have completed my full stack journey. Right now, I have to mainly focus on the projects. And in the projects, it's better to use the these AI models, right? And that is why I'm learning it. VENV and include bin Python 3. Come on, yaar. GenAI. Okay, it is just simply saying that this name is not kind of saved in my workspace. So right now that's done. Okay, once this particular thing is done, the client gets API key from the environment variables Gemini API key. So the client gets the API key from the Gemini environment API key. So I can even do this particular thing. I can even save it in my environment variable. So let's even do that. Gemini API key. This is done. And once this is done, then I can actually simply remove this particular section from here. And alrighty. And let's simply run it. ls and Python 3, and I will be running main.py. Let's see. Getting some errors over here, that's fine. So first error is the client Gemini. What is the problem here? Cloud API provided Vertex API project location arguments. Missing key inputs to use Google API, AI API provide API key arguments. To use Google Cloud API provide Vertex AI project and location. Alrighty, that means it is not getting the API key. Yeah, definitely. So I will have to install pip install question mark means pip install .env. I hope .env works here. So from .env import .env import load.env, yeah, and then load.env I mean that should be it. I have to just simply load that, run it again. Alrighty, right now it is definitely gonna work. So AI works finding patterns data. Okay, this is just simply returning the response. So model is Gemini. Context is explain how AI works. The question is gonna be, what can you do for me? Just like this. Let's check it again, and it is definitely gonna work. It is returning the response and all. That's fine. I mainly wanted to check whether it actually works or not. Alrighty, so it is just simply returning the response. And what is the response that is returning? Okay, I can assist you with whatever. This is the response got from the AI model. Okay, so far so good. I can just simply exit this. Apart from this particular thing, nothing else. I'm not even worried about this, so I will be deleting everything. I just wanted to check whether it works or not. And let's get rid of this. And I can even use Vertex AI. And when it comes to using the Vertex AI, so what it said initially, come on, I can't really go back, never mind. ls, so ultimately I can provide the path of that vertex if I'm not wrong, but never mind. Let's simply, this is done, go to this particular thing, delete this key. Right now I'm not really gonna be using this particular key, and now it's time to use the Vertex AI. So I will be creating I hope that is already created. Reload the page. I have created it. It should be visible over here. Just a sec. Alrighty, so the key got created. I already have the vertex key, and in order to use that, I have to specify the paths and all. So Gemini. What else do I need to go? I have to go to LangChain. This particular thing, and mainly embedding was remaining if I'm not wrong. So in this particular section, let's even close this environment variable, and over here I was using OpenAI embeddings, and right now I have to use Google's AI embeddings, as simple as that, because of course I don't have OpenAI key, I don't have credits, forget about the key. Documentation and Python. Apart from this particular thing, where do I need to go? Okay, let's click on integration. After that, embedding models, and that's what I want to go with. And just over here I will be selecting Google generative AI embeddings. Once this is done, connect to Google's generative AI embedding service using this class found in LangChain Google GenAI package. That's right, this will help you started with Google's generative AI embeddings models like Gemini using LangChain for detailed whatever. Okay, setup. To access the Google's GenAI AI embedding models, you will need to create a Google Cloud project. Enable generative language API. Generative language API? Really? Get an API key and install LangChain. Maybe I have enabled something else. I have enabled Vertex, and it is a generative language API. Let's see whether this exists or not. So inside this particular section, I have this particular key and Vertex AI embedding, right? What else can I do? I can go to API services and come on, APIs and services, enabled APIs and services. Over here I have to enable. What am I gonna be enabling? That is generative AI, something like that. What was the name over here? Come on, generative language API. Let's do that. I hope I will get the options. So generative, that's not the one. Generative language API. Search it. Alright everybody, the thing is that in my side onion work is going on right now. Onion work in the sense they are being I mean what, cultivated, not even cultivated, they are being sowed something sown. I have that is, I mean प्याज लग रही है in simple words. I don't even know the correct word to just express this particular thing, and because of that thing I have to go and just get some work done. By the way, I was busy doing this thing, and that was Gemini API with build with latest models from DeepMind using Gemini API for developers. I will be taking the help of AI over here. What does this actually mean? And then I will just simply be going ahead. I have no idea about it, but I will be back within 50. I don't know. It may take even half an hour. After getting the work done, I'll be back and I'll continue from here. I'll be back soon. I'll try to make it as quick as possible. Until then, take care, and I'm gonna be catching up soon. Take care.